I'm really aware that by gathering people together and hearing stories, when we've oftentimes felt isolated and separated and alone doing something, that it's easy to lose hope and get discouraged because of some of the fears and the energies that are diminishing and the obstacles and blocks that sometimes get in our way. When we come together and hear stories of how others have managed similar situations or had breakthroughs that had given new life where they didn't expect it to come, for me that's what helps hold and sustain. And I saw a lot of the fire of that happening here in the story sharing. The significance of knowing that what we're doing isn't so totally unusual, and there are others that are trying new bodacious undertakings that can breathe new life and open the spirit to be able to come into nooks and crannies and take creative expression from things that we might not have originally experienced or expected. And to know that that is God. To know that God is present in our midst, to have the language of spirit sightings and see that enlivened because of the relationships telling the stories.
Yeah. And as I hear you describing that, I think about all the leaders operating in isolation right now across our church and on the margins of our churches who would love to hear what you just said. And I think that's why we're doing this work. It's the longing to connect people to the larger story of who we are and what we're up to, and even sometimes stories of our larger uncertainties, and what a gift it is to sit across the table from somebody and feel the safety to say, here's a story about who I am. Can you receive that from me? Oh, that was okay? Well, let me try this one on you. And then finally get to the places where we can honestly say, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but it's nice to be in that place of not knowing with you together. I'm not sure where this is headed, but it's nice to know we can head there together. So AO73 asks us to be bold in 3 particular areas: granting greater freedom around new liturgical practices, that's notice and name and celebrate the Spirit's presence in new communities. It also asks us to grant greater freedom in the way that we form leaders to serve those new communities, and also the way we welcome those new communities into our diocesan families. And so Art of Hosting really is a powerful way of hosting the diocesan consultations that will make local space for those new ministries. So it feels like the work we're doing together is beginning to stretch out the margins to create safe space so that leaders who've been longing for a while but didn't know the church even cared might come forward and take this work on in community, not off to the side by themselves hoping no one notices, but right in the middle of the church community and say, this is the best I have to offer, can you support this? We hope to partner all 9 provinces together and share learnings within the provinces for the sake of local leaders, but also invite the church at large to look over our shoulder and learn from what we're doing. We'll end up probably doing 2 gatherings in each province, sometimes 3, given the size of the respective provinces. But really it's about how do we share local learnings for local leaders and then learn as a network how to do that better.